Hello, my name is Shivakumar, and thanks for watching Umoja Shots, where we deconstruct a complex solution in a simple and understandable form, taking one issue at a time. Today, we are going to talk about User Map, an application that's a key enabler for service delivery approach. Let's start with the story. 5 years ago, if you want to travel to Entebbe, Uganda, you would first grab a map of Entebbe and start understanding the area, where to stay, the things to do, the places to eat, the malls to shop, etc. In essence, the planning happens well in advance and hoping that things on the plan work out the way it was planned. Wait, do you know? Hope can be a plan. You may end up in a place where you do not have planned and now you want to eat. Unfortunately or fortunately, you happen to be a vegetarian like me and you need to know the restaurants nearby that serves the food of your choice. What do? You have to ask someone on the street or a shopkeeper. You wished you had planned this unplanned event as well. Let's take the story to now. If you are in such a situation, you would be taking out your mobile phone and launch a map application to locate where you are and show all the vegetarian restaurants nearby. Bingo! You got a list now. Did you see the difference? The nature of the map changed from a plain old two-dimensional picture to a context-sensitive, zoomable, and searchable function. And the key point in this story is that the focus changed from a place to you. This is exactly what you have done in Umoja. We have developed an application to change the context of looking at the organization, partners, processes, and the workflow from a user perspective. Let's start with the basics. Umoja user management has a dualism. User access is expressed by the enterprise roles and it dictates what you can do, and the structural authorization or the control points dictate where you can do. The combination assignment to the user provide the right access to the right data domain. The user provisioning for all HR and travel processes, integrating the transaction that can be executed, self-services that can be consumed, and the workflows that needs all the approval. In Umoja user provision, all staff member will be assigned with an employee self-service, which means the staff member will be able to perform the tasks such as maintenance of personal information, managing entitlements, creating leave requests, requesting absences, enrolling and following up of benefits, payments, and all possible life and work events, such as onboarding and adding a dependent. Once you get in and start working in Umoja as an employee, you will soon get lost with all the moving parts. If you're like this, don't worry, you're not alone. It's not because of you and your work, it's because of the process complexities and organizational exceptions. Any request created will be routed to the respective partners based on a predefined set of rules. The rules remain the same, however, people move around. When you move, your partners change. When your partner moves, your underlying workflow get adjusted, especially with the complex movements related personal actions such as temporary movement with lien or without lien on post and special leave without pay. This makes it very difficult to have a one consistent view of yourself in the organization in real time. We had thought through this, and since we cannot take away all the complexities in one shot, we had come up with an application that will demystify these questions. It goes back to your map. Let's put the user in the center of information. By doing this, what we have done is we have generated an application which is a reporting application, runs with the employee information and try to give you context reports, which means the users will see their reports, not the reports which is pre-canned for them. And it is happening in real time because it is running on Umoja application. The user map application handles all the complexities by allowing the users to see their reports such as their position in the enterprise structure, their approvers, their roles, their guides, and their parameters such as printers and the calendars. Here is the actual application. This will have a contextual look of the user and how he or she is placed in the organization. Number one, the first block gives you the user in an organizational context relating to position, org unit, personal area, employee group, and the funding source. Two, my partners explains if this user creates a transaction of particular nature, where it will go. It's kind of a proactive approach. And third is the user, as a partner to which organization and what he can do in the system. And the third one is on help on all the workflow documents, because the underlying workflow engine in Umoja is pretty complex, and this gives you a very simple view of each and every workflow steps that has been defined in the Umoja HR and travel space. And the last one is the list of enterprise roles, which dictates what the user is authorized to do in the system. I'll be posting a demo of a user map shortly, going over the actual application and the configuration features. With this, I conclude this presentation, and thanks for watching. It's always a pleasure. For more information and questions, send me a note and keep watching this channel. Bye.